Skyscraper, the new not James Dwayne Johnson movie, or The Rock, as I'm going to call him throughout this review. It's okay. It's definitely not the next Die Hard like the one poster suggests that it's going to be. It is. I had to close the window. A cute little family film. Not family film, a family action film, if it's as close as you can get to one. Yeah, the guy who you think is going to be the bad guy ends up being the bad guy at the beginning. It has that cliche. The girl from that thing, John Wick 2, she's in it. The one that he fights at the end, the one that kind of looks like it might be a teenage boy, at least in John Wick. But in this film, she talks. It's the mute girl. The jump on the poster, as you can see here, the one that the internet tore apart for no way he'd make that kind of thing, isn't as bad as the movie. Movie is not as bad actually in the movie. The version of the movie I saw for some reason didn't have subtitles for the Chinese speaking parts. I know some films do that for artistic vision. It's like, oh, so it's like you're there. You don't actually know the language, so you won't be able to know what they're speaking. Hopefully, they do that for they fix that for the DVD version. Like I know Taken in the second Taken movie, at least on the Blu-ray I have, there is no subtitles for the Albanian speaking parts, unless you put on all subtitles for what everybody is saying, and then the subtitles are in Albanian, or at least the extended version of the film. The regular version of the film, the subtitles are there. Could just be a faulty DVD, but still. Yeah, the sniveling Mr. Howe character, the lovey, and all that shit. The I'm on a yacht. That guy, yeah, he turns out being a bad guy. Surprise, surprise, surprise. Yeah, and the duct tape stuff I found funny. Can't fix it with duct tape because you didn't use enough duct tape. Funny, because it's kind of true. Some things you can't fix with duct tape. But you can't fix it with Flex Seal. Unpaid sponsor. The kids actually aren't as annoying as all kids are in every action film ever released. Usually kids are the most annoying part of the film. They ruin the film. These kids actually aren't that annoying, if they are annoying at all. The MacGyver style Mission Impossible stunt they did was funny because even The Rock said this is stupid. Because yeah, I don't really think it would work. It might help him grip a little better, but other than that, I don't think it would work. I love that the female cop tries to hide what she's saying from the wife when she's being when they in the little cop van wherever they're at, and she starts speaking to her in her own language. I love when that kind of shit happens in real life because people do that kind of crap all the time. Oh, you won't be able to tell what we're saying. I know sometimes they do it because the person they're talking to doesn't know the language, but in the beginning of the scene when the wife is there, they establish that both her and the male cop both speak fluent English. And like, for instance, when it happened to me, a person at McDonald's, I was ordering a meal, and I didn't have breakfast, didn't have lunch. This is the only meal I was having all day long. I ordered a large number one. Plain, obviously, I don't like all the crap on the burger. And the person said in Creole, "Fat pig." And I knew what he was saying because when I was taking French classes in high school, I actually I could understand it perfect. I could understand it well enough to get along in things. And I told him I knew what he said, and I asked to speak to the manager, and the guy was asked to leave the store. He came back. He was back there when I went back a couple weeks later, so he didn't lose his job, but he did lose at least that day's pay for being a rude piece of shit. If you're gonna insult somebody, people remember, speak their language. Say it to their face and speak their language. Heck, I've known people like there was a girl that worked at Walmart, only spoke Spanish. She learned how to say "you're a miserable fucking cunt." She learned how to say that in English, just to tell off the manager, and she learned how to say "I quit." Now that woman, I respected. Her name was Irene. Good woman. And to wrap things up, yeah, I know how everybody. I know how the poster made it look like, oh, it's gonna be the next Die Hard. I hope they don't make sequels. This is a one-off film. It's a red box movie. It's a film that will probably live on TNT, TBS, those kind of channels that play old movies. And it's like a C at best. Um, would I buy it? Maybe on Black Friday for $5. I might watch it maybe once or twice again, but it's definitely not Die Hard. For instance, I didn't watch Die Hard for the longest time. I finally watched it last year, and since I've watched it last year, I watched it 3 times. Not gonna be able to say the same thing for Skyscraper. You don't need to see it in theaters unless you have a card that allows you to see as many movies as you want. Excuse me. And that's my thoughts on Skyscraper. Have a good one.